Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Talks with Dee. My name remains Mrs. Daughter Otu. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you, old subscribers and new subscribers alike. Thank you for always being there. You know, I keep saying thank you to you because you make this channel what it is. By viewing and your comments, it encourages me to, go out of my way to come your way every time, with new episodes. So thank you so much for being there. I am grateful. I'm grateful. All right. So, I want to believe that you are doing well. I want to believe that everything is working out for you. I want to believe that you are not where you used to be and that you are making progress. No matter how slow it is, you are making progress in your relationships and in your endeavors. And I pray to God that you continue to have success stories, even to share with me, one time or the other that will have the opportunity to rub mine. So congratulations ahead of time, because I know you have a testimony to share and nobody will share it for you. You will share your testimony. All right. So God bless us and God keep us. So yes, on this episode, you know how we do it now. We just allow God to help us to flow. Okay. So on this episode, we want to examine a topic that I titled knowing healthy relationships. Knowing when a relationship is healthy and when a relationship is not. And you know that relationship simply means the way and manner one or two persons come together, behave towards one another, and deal with one another. It's basically the way we, our conduct towards one another, our dealings towards one another. When you are friendly with people, you have a good relationship with that person. When you are not, you don't. So relationship is basically how we treat ourselves when we come together, either in twos or in groups. Our behavior towards ourselves, our dealings towards ourselves, that's what makes for relationship. So you cannot define relationship outside how we treat ourselves. So that's what relationship is. So when we talk about healthy relationship, knowing when the relationship is healthy, what does that mean? What does it mean for something to be healthy? When something is said to be healthy, it means that it's wholesome. The thing is good enough. The thing addresses every aspect of life, your spirit, soul, and body. When something is healthy, it means that it has proper balance, attending to every aspect of your life adequately, nothing lacking, nothing ignored. Every part of you is addressed. That means there's a proper balance. So when a relationship is said to be healthy, it means that there is proper balance in every aspect, psychologically, emotionally, relationally, financially, whatever, every aspect of you is covered. So when you have such, then you will know that this relationship I'm into is healthy. Now the responsibility is on you and I to know whether the relationship we find ourselves are healthy or not. When something is not healthy, it means it's poisonous. When something is not healthy, it means it's injurious to your well-being. So why are you in a relationship that is toxic for you? You should identify and be true to yourself. Listen, it's not easy for you to tell somebody, come out of a relationship. The person in that relationship must understand and know if that relationship is good for him or her. So if the relationship is good for you, you stay. If it's not, you have the responsibility to pull out, because you know what? Every day something leaves you. You invest yourself in every relationship, your emotions and otherwise. So you cannot be going through a lot of stress all because you want to be in a relationship. That's what I'm talking to us about on this episode. That we should recognize when the relationships around us that we are into are healthy and when they are not. So when they are not healthy, you come out of such relationships. Oh yes, it's better that you are alive than you are dead. It's better that you are still breathing than you are no more. And people are telling the story of, oh, why didn't she come out? Oh, why didn't he come out? What am I trying to say on this episode? Know what is good for you and stay at it. Anything that is not good for you, please don't compromise it. And number one thing that you will use to know that a relationship is healthy is that it gives you peace. If you don't have peace, you don't have a relationship. If your heart is always beating and panting, and you are not at peace, you are not at ease, that relationship is not healthy. Of course, you know that when you are always like that, you become hypertensive. You become hypertensive over time. So you cannot be in a place where your heart is always jumping because you are not sure of that relationship and what that relationship have to offer. So I am telling us now, you have to look and take note of what your relationship is about. Is it an healthy relationship? Is it giving you peace? If it's not, that is the first sign to know that that relationship is not healthy. So having said that, I want us to also know that relationships don't just happen. Healthy relationships don't just happen on you. It is worked out. In the first place, what is the foundation of that relationship? If the foundation of your relationship is not on God, I cannot assure you that it will last or it will be healthy. Because the standards and the way of things will not be healthy. Is the truth. It's the fear of God in us that helps us to be able to treat ourselves right. And what did the Bible say? You treat others as you want them to treat you. So if you are in a relationship, you have to, take responsibility to know how you want the relationship to go. Is garbage in, garbage out. If you are good in that relationship, the relationship will be good to you. If you invest in that relationship, the relationship will invest in you. If you make quality and, healthy compromises, the relationship will give back to you. Is the truth. So healthy relationships don't just happen on people. It is cultivated. In the first place, it is desired. Do you want your relationship to be healthy? If you desire that, you work towards making it healthy. It's like cultivating a garden. If you want your garden to bring forth good fruits or good vegetations and whatever, you nurture it now. Yes, it's the same thing. The garden, when you till the ground, you put fertilizer, that is like the heart. You are preparing the heart. So before you go into any relationship, you prepare your heart towards what you want that relationship to be for you. Is it for a long time or a short term? You see now, there are some relationships that are for short term. They call it fling. I'm not serious with it. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Any relationship that is healthy must be for a long term. And because it's for long term, you take responsibility to make sure that it's stable. Healthy relationships are normally stable relationships. Relationships you can bank on. Relationships in which you can be vulnerable and you know that you are not going to lose yourself at the end of the day. So that's what I'm talking about. These are the things that you will feel and know if a relationship is healthy. So we want to quickly address some attributes of an healthy relationship. With these attributes we are going to share briefly, you'll begin to see if the relationship you are into is healthy or not. Number one is that the relationship can only be healthy when it brings out the best in you. In that relationship you are you yourself? Is it making you to be relaxed, to be the best version of yourself? Are you at ease and at peace to be yourself? If not, that relationship is not healthy. Number two, does that relationship add value to your life or it takes from your life? Since you went into that relationship, are you better off or worse off? If you are worse off, you can tell that the relationship is not healthy. In that relationship you find yourself, can you speak your mind or you are intimidated? Are you allowed to hear your opinion or your thoughts? Or you are shut down at every time you want to say something? You are intimidated already in that relationship. How healthy can that be? How healthy can that be? In that relationship you find yourself, does your opinion count? Is your counsel sought after? As in, the person in relationship with you, does the person want to know what you think about any situation before decisions are made? If they ignore your part and they only go with theirs, that is not an even relationship. You see now, it's like this. But healthy relationships are supposed to be on the same level. We are on the same page. That's why we say we are on the same page. So that relationship you are in, are you able to make sacrifices and not feel as if you are losing yourself? Are you vulnerable in that relationship? If not, that is not an healthy relationship. It's not an healthy relationship. So you must know and tell yourself the truth if this relationship you are in is healthy. Does that person in relationship with you respect you? The person in relationship with you, does he or she look out for your good? The person in relationship with you, can the person make sacrifices for you? Relationship, if it does not do all that, is not healthy. Now, healthy relationship also offer us a place of sincerity, honesty, transparency, accountability, integrity, trust. If these things I've mentioned is not found in the relationship you find yourself, can you trust that person? Is the person a woman or a man of integrity? Is the person accountable to you? Does the person listen to you? Does the person carry you along in everything he or she does? If you cannot answer, I can't tell you that that relationship is healthy. If it's taken from you more than it's given to you. In that relationship, is the person in relationship with you willing to make sacrifices for you? Willing to put you first before him or herself? If that is not the situation, it's not healthy. Now you will see that so many things that we have talked about is things that you can easily sense. You sense it when you are not happy. Is that relationship healthy? When you are always moody. A relationship where you are always moody, it's not healthy. But a relationship where you are always excited at the sound of the person's voice, at the appearance of the person, that is an healthy relationship. That means the baby in you, the child in you, is excited at the sound of that person's voice. I don't want you to please downplay the signs. Know when a relationship is healthy and when it's not. When a relationship gives you peace, it's healthy. That is a beautiful attribute of an healthy relationship. When you are at peace, you are at rest. Some people say, I'm not eating, but I'm looking fat and fresh. I am not eating, I'm not a food person. And you are at peace because you are in an healthy relationship. I have seen people over time, beautiful young ladies, doing well in their own ways, and then they get married to the wrong person. And that relationship drains them. They become the shadow of themselves. The ones that had a car before you know it, she's tracking. But the Bible says that two shall be better than one. So if you're in a solid and healthy relationship with somebody, you should be better off than when you were single. So how come now that you are married, you are worse off? That relationship is not healthy. You can seek for help. Yes. You can seek for counsel because it can be redeemed. I'm not saying just throw it away and walk away. No, it can be redeemed. But like I've always said, you are supposed to see some signs before you go into a relationship. Relationship is you committing your heart and your entirety. By getting married to a man, you say he's become your head. So if he's a madman you're married to, it becomes a madman over your head. You chose the madman over your head, is the truth. When you submit as a wife, you are submitting to someone to become your head. So you be sure of the head you are submitting to now. Don't submit to just fine boy. Or submit to... You have to submit to somebody that can be your head indeed. That will give you that balance in every aspect of your life. And then you don't feel as if you are struggling. Listen, some people are enduring life. Not everybody is. Some people are actually enjoying life, is the truth. And when such people are talking, to look as, hey, you're posing, what is it? Life is not a bed of roses. We agree that, turbulent times will come in life, but it's not a standard that every minute of your life is, with that. No. So some people are really enjoying life. You know why? Because they desire healthy relationship. They cultivated that relationship like they will cultivate a garden. And then they are consciously making sacrifices and compromises, healthy ones for that matter, in that relationship. So they are happy. And you know what? Just as your garden grows, they are growing. They are growing in doing right. They are growing in treating one another right. Listen, a relationship cannot be healthy except that you deliberately and consciously and intentionally treat one another right. When we're defining relationship, what did we say? We said the way people behave and treat one another. Two people, the way they behave and treat one another. Group of people, the way they behave and treat one another. So you cannot treat people wrongly and expect that you have a healthy relationship. And you know what? Healthy relationship is not just one-sided. You thinking, I have a healthy relationship. No, it will be mutual. The person in relationship with you will also testify that the person is having a healthy relationship with you. Because the person's heart will tell if the person is happy with you. So on this episode, this is my counsel. Try, take responsibility and cultivate healthy relationships. And if you are into a toxic relationship, I want you to seek for help. Tell yourself, look, I need to seek for counsel. This thing can be better. Since my spouse is not listening to me, let's seek for counsel so that he or she can change some things that he or she is doing that is not making this relationship healthy, and then you have an healthy relationship. That's my wish for you, honestly speaking, because like I've always said, life is supposed to be enjoyed and not endured. May God help us to take responsibility. Like I've always said, this is a responsibility channel. We will not just talk and leave it for somebody else. No, you, if you want your relationship to be healthy, work towards it. And your spouse or anyone in relationship with you, work towards it. I know these attributes of healthy relationship can be applied to all manner of relationship, to courtship, to friendship, to marriages, to your colleagues, to your relatives, anyone in your acquaintances, anyone in relationship with you. You can apply these attributes of quality relationships and healthy relationships into these relationships, and then you discover that people are happier and you are fulfilled. If you are not fulfilled in a relationship, it's not healthy. It's either you seek for help, and if help has not helped, because some people don't even want to be helped. Some people don't want to be helped. They don't even want to listen that they have something in them that is not working well for your partner that they have to change. They don't just want to listen. If you have such a person, I don't know, God will give you counsel on how to go about such a person. But the person needs help, and if the person does not need it, is not receiving that help, it's going to damage you. Listen, every day you are either built up or tear down by the relationships you find yourself. So if that relationship you find yourself is not building you up, it's not healthy. So one of the attributes of an healthy relationship is the relationship that builds you up, that gives voice to your personality and your individuality. If your personality and your individuality in a relationship is compromised, it's not healthy. If you lose your true essence in a relationship, it's not healthy. So the question comes to you and I. Am I in a healthy relationship? Is the relationship I find myself allowing me to be myself? Am I at peace? Am I at rest? Am I at ease? If I'm not, that relationship is not healthy. I need help to salvage it. Or if the person in relationship with me does not need that help and is refusing that help, I have to separate myself to just clear my mind so I don't go crazy. Because you know what? If you close your eye and die today from hypertension, life goes on. So protect your inner peace and know where to be and where not to be. God bless us and God bless us all. Until I come your way again on the next episode, this is me, Dee, saying thanks for being there. Thanks for always being there. Please share this video, like it, and subscribe to this channel, because we need to allow this word to go around. So until I come your way again, God bless you and God bless us all. Bye.